Okay, so are you ready to explore some amazing vacation spots? Because today we're diving into the 15 best vacation spots in the USA for 2025. Okay. Get ready to be inspired.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the typical tourist traps here. We're going to unearth some hidden gems and unique experiences that'll make you say, whoa, I gotta check that out.
All right, let's kick things off with number 15, Telluride, Colorado. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't that like a super expensive ski resort town?
Right, but Telluride is so much more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually a historic mining town, and you can totally feel that old Wild West vibe in the Victorian architecture and the lively festival scene.
I love that. Little history with my vacation.
Plus, get this, there's a free gondola that connects the town to Mountain Village, and it gives you these incredible views of the San Juan Mountains. Talk about a budget-friendly way to soak in that amazing scenery.
Okay, so moving on to number 14, we're heading to a place that's often called the Hawaii of the mainland.
Oh, I know where we're going, Kauai.
Yes, Kauai, the Garden Isle.
The Garden Isle.
Lush rainforests, dramatic cliffs, beaches that look like they belong in a postcard.
And speaking of postcards, or, well, movies actually, Kauai's Napali Coast has been featured in tons of films and TV shows, like over 70.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Those sheer cliffs dropping straight into the emerald waters of the Pacific.
Oh, I can picture it.
Yeah, Hollywood is obsessed with it. And for good reason. I mean, it's seriously stunning.
Okay, number 13 takes us to a destination that's known for, let's just say, its unique energy.
Hmm.
Sedona, Arizona. If you're into vortexes and all that, Sedona is like the ultimate pilgrimage spot.
Yeah, Sedona's red rock formations are seriously amazing, but there's a reason why this place has been drawing spiritual seekers for centuries.
Yeah, there's definitely something special about Sedona.
It's said that the vortex sites amplify your connection to, well, whatever it is you believe in. Whether you're feeling the vibes or not, the scenery alone is 100% worth the trip.
Okay, for number 12, we're going somewhere that might surprise you.
Oh, let me guess.
Moab, Utah.
Moab, the desert. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, the desert, but not just any desert. We're talking towering red rock arches, canyons that go on forever, the mighty Colorado River cutting right through it all.
Moab is an absolute paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Hiking, mountain biking, whitewater rafting, you name it, they've got it.
I've heard the contrast between the delicate beauty of Arches National Park and the rugged thrill of Slick Rock Trail is pretty mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's an amazing place.
Okay, number 11 brings us to a destination that's both awe-inspiring and, well, maybe a little intimidating. Yosemite National Park. Giant sequoia trees that'll make you feel tiny, granite cliffs that seem to touch the sky, waterfalls roaring like thunder.
Yosemite is sensory overload in the best possible way. It's a place that makes you realize how powerful nature really is.
It's a place that's been inspiring artists and writers and photographers for generations, which says a lot about its impact, I think.
Totally agree.
All right, we're halfway through our countdown, so before we jump into the top 10, let's take a quick second to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you're loving this virtual vacation.
Don't forget to give this video a like, too, and share it with your friends.
Yes, spread the travel love. And let us know in the comments which destinations are calling your name the loudest.
We love to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, now back to our countdown. At number 10, we're going to a place that's full of contradictions. Key West, Florida. It's the southernmost point of the continental U.S., but it honestly feels like a world away.
Key West is where you find quirky mixed with historic, where laid-back vibes meet vibrant nightlife.
It's a place that truly embraces its motto, one human family with open arms.
And of course, we can't forget the literary legacy of Ernest Hemingway, who lived in Key West for almost a decade.
Oh, yeah, right.
You can even visit his house, which is now a museum. Maybe you'll channel some literary genius while you're there.
I'll give it a try. Okay, next up at number 9, we're heading to a destination that's been called the most beautiful place on Earth, Big Sur, California. Dramatic cliffs, rugged coastline, forests so dense you'd think they're hiding magical creatures.
Big Sur is more than just pretty scenery, though. It's an experience, you know. The way the redwood forests meet those crashing waves of the Pacific, the winding roads clinging to the cliffs, the mist rolling in and covering everything in mystery.
It sounds so atmospheric.
It really gets under your skin.
Okay, number 8 takes us to a place that's all about those majestic mountain views. Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Soaring peaks, pristine lakes, wildlife sightings that will make you gasp.
The Teton Range is the star of the show there, rising straight up from the valley floor like giant teeth. But Grand Teton is also about the smaller details, like the wildflowers blooming in meadows, the stillness of a mountain lake reflecting the peaks.
That's like a perfect symphony of nature.
Exactly. Kicking things off at number 7 is a spot that's unlike any other.
Where could we be going?
Yellowstone National Park, a geothermal wonderland that spans across 3 states.
Ah, Yellowstone. Truly a place where you can see nature's raw power up close and personal.
I mean, you've got geysers erupting, hot springs bubbling, mud pots gurgling, bison just roaming around.
It's a good reminder that we humans are really just visitors in this incredible landscape.
Exactly. And speaking of incredible landscapes, at number 6, we have a place that practically looks like it's from another planet.
Ooh, that's got me curious. Okay, where are we headed?
The Badlands National Park in South Dakota.
The Badlands. Oh, yeah, those colorful layered rock formations, the rugged canyons, those vast prairies.
It's basically a photographer's dream come true, and don't even get me started on the night skies there.
Right, with hardly any light pollution, you can see the Milky Way in all its glory.
Absolutely breathtaking.
At number 5, we're going from that rugged beauty of the Badlands to something a little more serene.
Okay, I'm ready for some tranquility.
Lake Tahoe. That alpine lake right on the border of California and Nevada.
Lake Tahoe. A year-round paradise, for sure. Crystal clear waters, those panoramic mountain vistas.
And the vibe there is just so perfect. It's adventurous, but also super relaxing at the same time.
Whether you're hitting the slopes in the winter, boating on the lake in the summer, or just chilling and soaking up the views.
There's truly something for everyone at Lake Tahoe. Okay, coming in at number 4 is a city that I'm sure everyone's heard of.
Oh, let me take a guess. Is it the Golden Gate Bridge? Alcatraz?
You got it.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, a city that's a feast for all the senses.
You know, beyond those iconic landmarks, though, San Francisco has these amazing diverse neighborhoods, quirky shops, and a food scene that's always innovating.
You could spend weeks exploring that city and still feel like you've barely scratched the surface.
I totally agree. Okay, and at number 3, we're going from one iconic city to another one that really needs no introduction.
All right, lay it on me. Which city is it?
New York City, baby.
Ilte.
The energy, the diversity, the endless possibilities.
There's truly nowhere else like New York. It's in a league of its own.
Whether you're catching a Broadway show, hitting up some world-class museums, or just wandering the streets and soaking up all that energy.
Don't forget about that New York pizza, though. It's a must-try.
The best. All right, for number 2, we're heading to a destination that's all about indulgence and entertainment.
Indulgence and entertainment. Okay, I think I've got it.
Las Vegas.
Vegas Bay.
The city that knows how to put on a show like no other. Those dazzling lights on the strip, world-class entertainment everywhere you look.
There's something to keep you entertained 24/7 in Vegas. Just maybe pace yourself a little bit.
Solid advice.
Yeah.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, our number 1 vacation spot for 2025 is both awe-inspiring and humbling.
All right, I can't wait to hear what it is. Drum roll, please.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, a natural wonder that you absolutely have to see to believe.
Straddling the border of the U.S. and Canada, that sheer power of the water cascading over those falls is something you'll never forget.
And you can experience the falls from both the American side and the Canadian side. So many different ways to get up close and personal with that natural wonder.
You can take a boat tour to the base of the falls, walk behind them at the journey behind the falls attraction, or even soar over the Niagara whirlpool in a cable car. Talk about an adrenaline rush.
So there you have it, folks, our countdown of the 15 best vacation spots in the USA for 2025. Hopefully we've sparked some wanderlust and given you some ideas for your next adventure.
Absolutely. This is just a little taste of what these amazing destinations have to offer, though.
There's so much more out there to discover, so get out there and explore.
And before we sign off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your travel buddies.
We love hearing from you all, so let us know in the comments which of these spots is calling your name the loudest.
All right, until next time.
Happy travels.